Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone.
Yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day. We're here in the middle of this self-imposed quarantine.
Yeah, this pandemic shit sucks.
Yeah.
Although I'm a bit of a shut-in already, so I don't mind it that much yet. I just hope that everybody stays healthy. And we are very worried about our service industry peeps because everything is shut down. As you all know, all the bars and restaurants have been shut down till God knows when, and it's just a very, very scary time.
Now there is still takeout in several locations. You can order takeout and get stuff to go or get stuff delivered, and that's fantastic. And support your local restaurants that way. All your favorites, help them.
Yeah. So we were going to drop our podcast with Buckeye Bourbon House today, but instead we decided that we would give you some ideas on how to help out industry folks. Now, technically, we are industry folks as well, but we are very fortunate to have day jobs. And so, although we had to cancel all of our events and refund all the money, which stung a little bit, we are going to be just fine. And so here's some things that we have done or are planning to do. And so the first thing that we started doing is on our cocktail tours, at the end of the tour, we always ask our guests to tell us what their favorite cocktail of the night was. And we post that cocktail online with the recipe. So we are taking those cocktail recipes and we are putting it on Facebook and Instagram along with the recipe, and then we're adding the Venmo accounts to the bartenders at those particular bars. So
the idea is make that cocktail for yourself, follow the instructions, and then send a tip to your favorite bartenders. Let them know that you appreciate what they've done for you by coming up with that cocktail for you.
Yeah, and even if it's $5, I mean, that adds up. And we also ask that you share the post so that it can reach a lot of people. And we started our first one yesterday, and it was with the Soul Bar at the Joseph Hotel. So if you want to go back and make a donation to those bartenders, feel free to do that. And we'll be doing this until this quarantine situation is over, or shut down, or whatever you want to call it. So some of the other things, Blair, you were busy today running around. What were some of the things that you did?
Well, I bought a gift card at Natalie's.
Fun.
I did go to Butcher and Grocer, which is still open and still selling their fantastic meat. We did support the bottle shop by buying a case of champagne, but my understanding is that they are actually closing their doors now. So check with them before going out there. Another thing we did, phenomenal. We ordered dinner from Sidebar, which we always love, but we had it delivered to our home. It was fantastic.
It was amazing. And
so delicious.
Their food is always so great. And extra bonus, bartender Alex Eiler delivered it to us. So,
personally.
Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. And then something that I did, my hairdresser had to cancel my appointment because the salon closed down. So I just went ahead and gave her a large tip just to kind of hold her over.
Yeah, and think about, we always are all about cocktails in the food industry, but think about the fact that there are a lot of musicians and artists out there who make their living making their art, performing and dancing, and that's all they've got. So whatever you can do to help support them, whether it's buy a drawing or maybe send some money via Venmo to help support a musician who can't play any gigs because nobody can go to any gigs.
Yeah, or buy their merch online.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you can also make a donation to the United States Bartenders Guild, the USBG. Just go to usbg.org, I believe it is. And also, if you're a business owner, if you could offer a industry person a temporary gig, if you
That
got,
would be awesome.
Yeah. And also, the table has a GoFundMe account, so I think we're going to try to do that tomorrow. And then let's see, you can invite industry folks to dinner or over for a cocktail.
Yeah,
as long
assuming
as
you're
not-
healthy.
Yeah, if you're not contagious. And I know that's a lot of pressure to mix up a cocktail for a professional bartender, but I think it would be fun.
I've done it. It is. Maybe you can ask them to make a cocktail for you with your ingredients.
There you go. And we really, really hope that the folks with deep pockets will help out our industry friends. We know that Jameson has pledged
$500,000 already, plus they're going to match up to another 100,000.
That's amazing. So you can do that on the USBG's.
I read that Maker's Mark is also offering industry folks down in Louisville, where they have a restaurant, to come in and just pick up boxed dinners and provisions and things that they need if they can't work.
Yeah. So hopefully, like the big houses like Campari America and Moet Hennessy, hopefully they will support our industry folks now when we need them most.
We were reading that Cameron Mitchell Restaurant Group is beginning to put together something that they want to do for their folks to keep them going. That's great.
Yeah.
That's all important to help the people who are living by tips and not living by a salary like a lot of us.
Right. And if these folks with deep pockets don't do something to help our industry friends, I'm going to take a page from my grandmother's playbook and I'm going to put a curse on them and bad things. Better yet, I'm going to conjure the spirit of St. Augustine, the patron saint of spirits.
There we go.
He will put a hex on them.
Father Nick.
Oh, wait. Father Nick listens. He would not approve of that. So forget all that.
No hexes.
Just know it is good karma, instant karma, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So please, please, please help out our industry folks in any way that you can. You don't have to have a lot of money to do that. We don't have a lot of money. We're just doing it a little bit here and there, and just let them know that you care. So again, happy St. Patrick's Day and Sláinte.
Sláinte. Cheers.